What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It has been a minute. If you wait till the end, I'll explain where I've been, why I haven't been posting in a while. I'm hopefully gonna be back on the YouTube platform, giving you guys content throughout this 2023 season. I think it's gonna be a great season for us as a team. We are competing in Pro-Am again, hopefully earn that Formula Drift Pro Spec license and compete with the best of the best in the country, in the world. I'm really excited about what we have this season. We have a great car, great team, and we hope to bring you guys along with us this year a lot better than we did last year. Last year was really, really tough for us. Stick around to the end and you'll find out why. But if you guys enjoy these videos, be sure and hit that thumbs up button. It really, really helps with the YouTube algorithm to push my content. And be sure and hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so that anytime something is posted on the channel, you're the first to be alerted. So go ahead and do that for me, and we'll jump into this video. So we just got back from the Catch My Drift round 1. It was really a great event. Catch My Drift and Clean Culture put on this special event where there was just a huge car show, but also there was a whole drifting competition and then also a fun day for the guys who want to come out and just shred. We ended up competing. Unfortunately, we went out in top 32. We did a random drawing for qualifying. We didn't actually qualify, so we practiced a little bit, which I only got like 4 or 5 laps of practice. Ended up mangling the car a little bit. I will insert that clip here. Fortunately, we came out pretty much unscathed. We knocked the alignment out a little bit. I think we might have bent something, maybe inner tie rod or something, but we were able to pull that out. Car felt fine during the battle. Yeah, the car did great. We are running a winner's quick change now, which is something new, something exciting for the year. I think it's gonna really help our program. For each track that we go to, it's gonna let us dial that specific mile-an-hour wheel speed into the rear of the car so that we are not banging rev limiter, and also that it's not bogging when we need the power to be there. Super big change for the season, but we're excited. So this is the side that we actually hit. We hit here. You can see the body filler is now exposed. Huge dent right here, and the door hardly opens now on the passenger side, but it's fine. It's a race car. It's time to let it go. Maybe I'll see if my friend Rick can at least just pull that out just a little bit, but not really worried about it at this point. Did get a little bit of scratches up here, and definitely screwed up the bash bar here. Broke the bumper, ran it over. It's completely snapped. Say we'll do some drift stitching to this, stitch it back together, but need some trim put back in. The grills fell out, but other than that, man, car ran flawlessly. 6-liter LS. As you guys know, it has not changed. I mean, we have built another one, but it's still stock, pretty much internals. I mean, we've put Molle pistons in it and H-beam rods, but it's all stock compression and everything. All the Holley goodies up top, the high ram. It's ran on a Holley Terminator X. Super sick system. If you guys are going LS, it is the system to go with. I mean, it is plug and play. It came with a wiring harness, came with all the sensors that you need. You just plug it in, hook up the O2 sensor. You can put it on a dyno if you want, or it has an auto learn feature where you basically put in your injector size, the size of the engine, just all the basic stuff for the engine, and it just basically gives you a base tune. Go drive it and it actually tunes itself. So I know Taylor Ray and Ben Julian ran, I believe it was a season, maybe 2 seasons, on just the Holley Terminator tuning itself. They never actually took it to a tuner. It ran really well for them. It's been really good for me too. I mean, we have tuned it specifically for our application and is currently on E90, Ignite E90. So it is tuned for that, but other than that, it just runs great by itself. But while sitting here looking at the engine bay, I just noticed that our fan has come loose. That's good, because I'm actually thinking about upgrading this. So Holley, I'll be reaching out to you very soon for a Spall fan. We will be upgrading the fan and creating a shroud around it so that we can get better cooling on this thing anyway. I'm kind of glad I just noticed that. I'll put that back together. Anyway, I'm on a big ramble, and I should not be rambling right now. What I'm here to do, after the event, they were having a fun day, which it was actually nighttime by the time it started. And we went to start the car up. I was going to give the family ride-alongs, friends ride-alongs, and the headlights wouldn't work. I went to push the headlight button, and it just popped a fuse. Like, the lights came on for just a split second, and I saw a spark over in the fuse panel. This is the control board that I'm talking about. This is an arc panel, and it popped the fuse. It's 30 amp fuse. Popped it, took it out, put another one in to see if it popped it again. Sure did. So we have 3 fuses down, and I've got to figure out why. Obviously, if it's popping fuses, it's being grounded out somewhere. So this pink is actually our headlights. We swapped relays here just to test it to make sure it's not a relay failure, but it is not a relay failure. So this pink, we actually coated all these wires. So anything that's pink in the engine bay is going to be headlights or taillights. So I'm gonna trace these back and see if I can come up with, oh gosh, race car life. Oh. I'm gonna trace the pink wires. You can see here, we've got them on this side, which runs down to here for our, they run to the corner markers, turn those on, but also the low beams. So I'm gonna trace this all the way back through here. And then also over on this side, we have the same thing. So I'm just gonna mess with this for a little bit and see if I can figure out what is causing this to short out. But also you wanna stick around for the end of the video, because not only am I gonna tell you where we've been and why we haven't been posting on YouTube, but also we have a super big surprise for hopefully next year. So stick around for that. So one thing I just thought about, we did the rear end. We did actually create new battery boxes and put some sick excess power batteries back here. And I'm wondering if maybe when we were back here messing with all this, these wires got shorted out, because they do run through the entire car from front to back. So let me mess with these for a minute and see what I can figure out. I just had this windshield put in, and when I had this put in, the guy that came out and put it in noticed that I had this LED strip up here, and he was asking if he could get rid of the wire that I had running down through here. And this is the wire. I just pulled these two apart, but they were touching. That's the only other thing that's changed other than the battery stuff in the back. But so I wonder if this is our culprit. The only thing I need to test this is a 30 amp fuse, which I don't know that I have any. I'm gonna open the garage and go check my truck to see if I have some extra 30 amp fuses in the little fuse compartment thing, and we'll try that. Where are all the mini fuses? Dang it. Might need this though. Dang it, they're all mini fuses. That sucks. Don't know that I've got any fuses. Well, poop. Guess for the time being, I will use this fan fuse and then go get some fuses later. About out of fuse options here. All right, moment of truth. So we're gonna turn, we've got power. All I'm gonna do is hit this headlight button. Let's see if it pops it. Yep, popped it again. Well, that didn't work. That is not the culprit. So I'm gonna have to do some digging here. Gotta do some digging. So if we go into the trailer here, there's an E46 in here. That is gonna be our new car.
This is a 330. There is no engine, no transmission, but I do have a transmission in the back. It is in shambles right now. The guy was trying to part it out. I ended up taking it off of his hands. They actually sponsored this car to me. It's Eurospec. They do all of my alignments, but it's also a buddy of mine that I worked with at Grayson BMW a while back. He had this sitting and basically said, if you want this car, give us some media, put us on your car, and we'll let you have it. So thank you so much, Eurospec. This means a ton to me. This has given us a great opportunity for the future. Whether we go to Pro Spec or not, this is going to be a great build for us. This is the surprise that I was telling you guys about, and I will go inside and tell you a little bit more about what we have planned for it. So the plan for the E46, right now obviously it's in pieces, needs an engine. That's kind of where I'm confused right now, because I really need a practice car so that we can continue driving but not burn through 10 tires every time we want to go drive this car. This car is very expensive to operate. I pretty much tell everybody, to pull this car out of the trailer, I've got to be ready to spend $2,000 for the weekend. But between tires, fuel, getting there, hotels, like, it's just expensive to run. So I need a practice car, and either I have some options. That car will either serve as a practice car until we're ready to build it into a pro level car, or I'm going to continue the season in this car. Once we get our Pro Spec license, I might kind of put a X-nay on the events other than the ones I've already kind of committed to, like LS Fest and the Drift Mansion. We are going to the Drift Mansion this year. But those two, after Pro-Am, are the only ones that I really want to go to. And I think if we finish the season off with a Pro Spec license, then we can kind of dial back, and we can either start putting money into that car to make it a practice car, or we can make this our practice car and maybe dumb down the engine, put a 5.3 in it, something low power that's going to save us on tires. I mean, put a 5.3 in it, no more than 300 horsepower or so, put a mild cam, build the heads, put the trunnion upgrade, dual valve springs, stuff like that, and run it. Just hook the Holley Terminator up to it and run it. And there's just a practice car. It's already caged, so we can do any tandem event. And then while we're doing that, we can start working on the E46. And I want to make that car, Fast Tech and I are going to work together on that car to build a nice pro level car. We want it to be one that we've combined our ideas on, make it simple, but make it very effective for our Pro Spec career, pro career, whatever we decide to do with it, professional wise. So that's our plans for the E46. There will be content coming on that very soon, hopefully, whether it be just me gutting the car or just doing tinkering stuff with it. You know, I'm gonna reach out to the partners, see if they wanna start contributing some parts to the car so that whenever we get ready to build it, we have them. But I'm gonna try and make some content on that whenever I get the chance. But I told you guys you wanted to stick around to the end of this video. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. Like I said before, please hit that thumbs up button so I know you guys are enjoying this content again, and hit the subscribe button. Obviously, I want to start doing this more often. In order to start monetizing the videos, I have to have 1,000 subscribers. I have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, which is ridiculous. But I think I can do it. Getting into the point of why I stepped away from YouTube for a little while and why my content was lacking, I just got burnt out. I spent countless hours editing videos, and they weren't getting the views that I needed them to get in order to grow the channel. I've had the channel since 2017, and I'm still sub 1,000 subscribers. I've reached out to you guys multiple times to see if it's content that I'm creating that you guys don't like, but there's never any responses. A wild Terry appears. The wife just got home from work. Gotcha. Anyways, I want to bring content back to the channel. I really want this channel to grow. I want to do this full time. I know, cliche as that sound, like everybody wants to be a YouTuber, everybody wants to do it, but like I'm ready to start doing my own thing. Like I want to do this full time. I want to race cars full time. I want to drift full time. I want to travel the world. I want to, be able to not have to take vacation days to do this stuff. So
I'm willing to try and put in some more work to make that happen, but I need your all's help to make that happen. So when I say I need you to thumbs up, it's because the YouTube algorithm wants you to thumbs up those videos. They want you to subscribe. They want you to continue watching. So I want to make sure that the content that I'm creating is good content that you guys want to see, whether it's just driving, whether it's just working on the car. I work a full-time job, so I obviously can't take you to work with me, but when I get home and there's stuff to do on the car, I don't mind whipping out a camera and doing it. But I'm just ready to dive into a new chapter. But like I said, I just got burnt out. Countless hours in videos, trying to edit them, make them look nice, and it just wasn't helping. I mean, sure, I'm getting views now, but like the views that I'm getting are from old videos and they're coming back. I think I'm on the right track. I just need to keep you guys engaged, and I know I need to become more consistent with uploading. I know there for a while I was doing an upload a week, which I did see a little bit of growth in the channel when I was doing that, but things kind of tapered off for me. I wasn't able to create things. You know, media nowadays at events, it's very expensive, and I don't really have a huge budget. And trying to do all these events just to try and better our names and get our name out there, it's costing us. We got tires, fuel, hotels, everything. So it costs us money, and in the end, we don't have a whole lot of budget for photography or media. So me pulling out the camera is about all we're gonna get unless I get the video shots that my team gets while I'm out on the track. Try and do better to do that this year and get you guys some content of driving, what goes on at the events, because you guys don't see all of the heartache that goes on. Like when the car is broken, which we had tons of heartache last year with the car being broken, and you guys didn't get to see that, and I apologize for that. You know, I was talking to Caleb Quambeck yesterday on the phone, and he basically said, you know, people look at you and they don't know who you are. They need to relate to you. All they know is that you are a driver of a sick E36 that has a nice tow rig and you drive Pro-Am. They don't know anything about you. So I want to better myself for that. Like I want to show you guys that there are struggles. I'm not rich. I'm on the complete opposite end of rich. Like you guys don't see it. The tow rig that we use it doesn't belong to me. It belongs to Fast Tech Motorsports. He bought the rig from Adam LZ when he was going to sell it, and I'm just lucky enough to be a part of the team that uses that. So it's not mine. I didn't buy it. I have a 2006 Silverado 1500 with an enclosed 24-foot trailer. Most of our tires, I mean, I can't afford to buy bulk 30 tires at a time, but we need them for events. So we have to use credit cards. Like we're just making ends meet to try and chase this dream. I want you guys to see that. I want you guys to see that we struggle too, just like everyone else. Like we want to make this dream work, and we're trying to do everything we can. And like Caleb said to me yesterday, I think you guys need to see that. I think you need to see that it's not just rainbows and daisies. There's a ton of hard work that gets put into this car. So huge long rant, I know, but I wanted you guys to know how I'm feeling. So I'm hoping to jump back on the channel and start creating better content for you guys, more consistent content that is going to let you relate to me more as a person, as a driver, show you the struggle, show you when we have fun all the time. This is fun. Like sitting in this race car right now just is fun. Long story short, I'm going to try and be better about content and create stuff that you guys want to see, but I need you to comment down below. What kind of content do you guys want to see? Is what I'm doing relatable? Do you guys understand what we're doing? I need to know all that in the comments. So just go down to the comments right now. If you're still watching, thank you so much. Go to the comments right now and just say something. It doesn't have to be anything related to what I've talked about. I just want you to say something. Just make it funny. Like just say something. I want to see some comments come down below. Put your name, put your Instagram handle. I'll follow you, whatever. Just let me know that you're watching. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And until next time, we'll see you then. Thank you guys so much. See ya.